What is up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cici of the Good Life, and if you're an OG returning subscriber, welcome back. Today's video, as you already clocked from the title, is going to be a live update video. I haven't done one of these in a bit. We're entering into the next half of the year, and I was like, you know what, it's time I actually sit down and talk to you guys. And most times with vlogs, you're really trying to just pick out all the interesting moments in your life and just put it, and you can't really express yourself. So videos like this are really important, especially to me, because I want to be real with you guys as much as possible. I started off the year 2022 with so much excitement. I really wanted this to be the year that I achieved everything I set out to achieve. You know, write down your goals, crush them, that kind of year. So I started the year off the right way. I started by setting my goals. If you don't already do that and you want to live the good life, it's not even possible, okay? You need to actually write the vision down, make it plain. Take a piece of paper, write it on your notepad, write it on your phone, your iPad, whatever. Write it on your note apps, anything. Write down your goals. And the way I set my goals is I set them to be SMART goals. So they're always specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and there's always a time frame. So it's not just to say, oh, I want to make sure that I have a brand at the end of the year. For example, if I say, oh, I want to start my business in 2022 and I want to arrange it in the SMART way, what I'm supposed to do is say, what business exactly? So what specific business would you want to start in 2022? And how would you be able to say, oh, I have achieved this particular goal? That's where measurable comes in. And it has to be achievable. You can't say, I want to start a multi-million naira business and you don't even have 10 naira in the account. You don't have any structure down, nothing, okay? You have to know, oh, this goal has to be achievable by the time frame that you have put it for. It's also important that you set your goals according to different segments of your life. So you should have like financial goals written down, career goals, business goals, spiritual goals, as applies to you. You need to write those goals down and find people that you're going to be accountable to. People that will call you up like, girl, you said you're going to do this by this time. What is holding you from doing it? What challenges are you having? And they would know when to step in. So they could be your friends who you know are aligned in the same kind of goals that you have. It could be anybody. It could be your mom if you're really close to her. Just someone that you can be accountable to, show them your goals and say, I need you guys to help me and push me to achieve these goals. These same people would also be the people that celebrate with you when you actually achieve these goals, because they probably know how much you've been fighting to make sure that you actually achieve them. And that's very important. I'm stating all of this because it's not all fun and game on this channel, okay? I really want us to be educated as well. I want us to be growing. I want everyone here to be a boss babe, making their money, achieving their goals, crushing their goals, all of that. So yes, back to my life update. Like I said, I wrote down my goals. I knew what I wanted. I had an action plan. I was going to charge in head first. And one very big part of my goals for 2022 was to be very consistent on my social media platforms. But then with the way my life is set up and the fact that, oh, I'm still a student, I knew I had to pick a struggle. I couldn't say, oh, I was going to be consistent on all my social media platforms. It would take a toll on school. Like my school results would tell that, oh, you're not giving as much focus as you should, and I'll be worn out even if I want to balance the both of them. So I picked YouTube. So I came back on YouTube after like a 5-month break from YouTube, and the welcome was everything. It was like they were just waiting for me. Everybody was so supportive. They were sharing my content. They were telling me welcome back. They were pushing me, rooting for me, asking me why I haven't dropped a new video, checking on me when I missed an upload day, which I did miss 2 or 3 times. Yeah, I did miss upload days and people actually checked in, and I was like, oh my god, that's so sweet. 2022 was also the year I stepped out of my fear of diversifying my content. If you did not already know, I started out with just beauty content creation on Instagram, and for the longest time my bio read beauty fashion lifestyle, my YouTube read beauty fashion lifestyle, but I was only creating beauty videos on Instagram, lifestyle videos on YouTube. Like, I was so scared to mix everything because I was like, I don't want to confuse my audience. And this year I stepped out of that fear, and oh god, the reception. I really wanted everyone to see all sides of me as much as possible, and I was like, why am I holding back? Like, if I put out and nobody likes it, I will be happy that I put out the content. You get, in as much as the views might not be given, I would be happy that I put out content that really shows myself in all entirety. The very first time I put out a lifestyle video on Instagram, it went like, and I was like, hold up, I could do more of this. I mean, and I'm here playing with myself, playing. So I was really happy that I started out with my fear in 2022 and diversified my content as I've always wanted to do. Another thing that happened at the start of the year was the fact that my exams were pushed. I was supposed to have written my exams in January, and I was looking forward to spending time with my family. I'm the only one that is here right now. Everyone is at home. I was looking forward to spending time with my family. I was looking forward to reconnecting with my friends I haven't seen in like 4 years, but I'm stuck here. I'm still stuck here, and it's like middle of the year. That made me really, really sad. And you know, when you can't control things, it's like, if you're someone that likes to plan out like this, and it's so annoying when some things are out of your control, and this is one thing I couldn't control. If you live in Nigeria, you know how it is. After strike, it's a lot. I don't want to get into it. Just so that they pushed my exams, and it made me really sad. And I've also come to learn that that's life. Like, you're going to have a plan. Life's going to look you in the face and tell you, not today, not today. And you're going to have to actually go back and re-strategize and replan. And it doesn't mean that you're not doing well. It doesn't mean that your goals are not achievable anymore. It just means, oh, I thought I was going to do this by this time, and I think it's okay for me to move it to a further time for me to achieve them. Another huge thing that happened this first half of the year was completing our room renovation. Happy that we finally put the finishing touches on the room. The thing with renovations is that you can never truly be 100% done, and we're like, if you keep on saying we're gonna wait till every single thing is done, we'll probably never show the room review. And I'm happy I did, because that video is doing really well. You should check it out if you haven't already. I'm gonna leave it somewhere on the screen and also in the description box. I also entered for the Sony ZV-1 camera giveaway in March. You guys are so supportive. Like, the support on that video, people were sharing, people were, she deserves it, she deserves it. I was like, oh my god. I really wanted that camera so bad, and I didn't win the giveaway. And I thought I would feel sad. I thought I would, like, you know, break down, cry. But I was just like, well, maybe it wasn't time for me to get it yet. Or maybe there's another camera in my future and I will probably not even use it, or maybe appreciate it as a person. Like, I don't know, somehow I was just looking at the bright side for that particular loss. I felt like it was a huge loss, because I was like, a camera right now, like a weight lifted off my shoulder. Come on, that would have been a blessing. But yeah, I didn't win the giveaway, and that was that. I also struggled with imposter syndrome. You don't deserve this. Why are people watching you? And I actually know I'm putting in work, so I don't know where those voices were coming in from. And I started thinking so much about, okay, the future, what is next after here? Where am I moving to? That is a huge question. Like, once I'm done with this degree, what next? Where am I moving to? What state? If not this state, what country? Even if I'm moving out, what career? Like, all of that kept on going through my mind this period, and at a point it did weigh me down for a bit. It's not even as if I have concluded, or like I know what exactly it is. I feel like that's something that's going to be an ongoing thought process. And yeah, if you also struggle with that, let me know in the comment section. And how do you deal with it? How will I rate my overall mood for the first half of the year? It was all over the place. Sometimes I was happy, sometimes I was sad, sometimes I just wanted to sit by myself or not talk to anybody. Sometimes I was really lost, and so like it was just all over the place. So I wouldn't say my mood was overly happy. I wouldn't say it was averagely happy. It was just all over the place. And I want to know that that's okay. Like, if you're struggling with that, if you ask yourself, why am I always overthinking? I think that's okay at this stage. You're at that stage where you have to make life-changing decisions. So I think that's really okay. Main highlights of the media. Oh my god. The main highlight for me was hitting the 1,000 subscriber milestone. Yes. If you know how long I've wanted that. it's not as if 1K is big, but some people is like, it's just 1K. They can get it in like 3 days. I did not want to open a YouTube channel. I was scared nobody was going to watch me. And look at me, 1,000 subscribers plus. I'm so grateful for every single one of you because you guys made me so happy that day. Like, if I was one of the people that could cry, I would have cried that day. That's how happy I am. That was one of the biggest highlights for me. Another big highlight for me was also going viral. One of my posts on Instagram, it kind of did go viral. Yeah, a little bit. And that brought in an influx of followers, people that loved me, people that kept on checking on me, people that actually watched my content, went to YouTube, subscribed, told me how much I inspired them. And when I just hear those comments from you, don't ever stop them. Bring them to my DM. Let's talk, let's chat. 3 main successes. The number one thing I'm going to say is I really did get my finances together to an extent. It's not really where I wanted to be yet, but I am slowly getting there. And no matter how much you try to say, oh, this is exactly how it's going to go, it may not always go as you planned. One book that has helped me in my finances is Smart Money Woman. Actually, 2 books. Smart Money Woman and Smart Money Tribe, but I feel like they're one book. You know what I mean? They're by RSA Ugo. My favorite finance book. Broke down finances as to the layman's language. All you don't teach you in school about finances is in that book. And if you're not so much of a book person, I think the movie is on Netflix, so you can just go and watch the movie on Netflix and it will still give you a general idea of what is in the book. I think that's one thing that you should also get together right now in your 20s. Get your finances together, because if you don't, that sets the tone of how your 30s are going to be. Check out what I mean. The second success I would say this year was me being way more consistent than I used to be. I used to be like, you know, I'm going to post when I want, I'm going to do when I want. I'm really more intentional now about this is how I want my content to look, this is how I want to look, this is how I want to be perceived, you get. And I'm so grateful for that. That's a very big success for me this period. The third thing is how much I have connected to God spiritually this year. I'm going to have to say that. At some point, you start to feel like, am I going to church because it's routine or it's mandatory? What personal relationship do you have with him? And I can say that this first half of the year, it has grown so much. Like, I know I can tell him, God, this is how it is. So, and I won't feel any kind of way. Like, I actually feel way connected to him than the past 2 years, if I'm being honest. So, huge milestones I'm looking forward to hitting by the end of the year, which is obviously going to be the end of 2022. Number one, I want to be getting that YouTube money. I want to be collecting that dollar, you know, like that money is meant for me. I also want to have written this exam, got it, you know, moving on to the next level. That's one very huge milestone I also want to hit by the end of the year. I don't care what Nigeria says, I want that. Another huge milestone I actually want to hit is the financial milestone I've set for myself. And I know I'm slacking, but I hope that with the start of the new half, I really get into it with everything that I've got, you get. So yeah, it's like 3 milestones, and hopefully I'll be able to come back at the end of the year and say, oh my god, I got everything. No, you know that thing, right? I'm just going to end this live update video, which has been a lot of chit chat, by saying in 6 months time, you either have 6 months of excuses or 6 months of work. The decision is yours. Yeah, you can fumble, but don't stay there. Start working, start doing the work, start putting in the work, start doing something, no matter how little. It's like a ripple effect. It will eventually make sense, but start doing something. All you have to do is look at where you want to be by the end of the year, which is 6 months from now. Write down a plan, set goals. How I told you guys, I set mine. It will totally help you, and then get to work. And with that, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for just chilling with me today. If you enjoyed this one, you're going to enjoy a lot more of my videos, so make sure you check them out, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Don't be that person that watches my videos alone. Don't be that person. Okay, I love you guys so much, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye guys.